This is the Weeylite Ninja 200 bicolor LED video light. It's super compact, bright, has a bicolor lighting option, and you can control this light within an app. But is it worth buying? Let's find out. Quick disclaimer, Weeylite sent me this light to review on my YouTube channel, but they didn't pay me to say anything positive or negative about this light. With that being said, let's start. This light comes with a nicely padded carrying case with straps and dividers to customize it however you want to. Inside the case you will find the light fixture, compact power supply, and finally you also get a reflector, remote controller, and a handle. There is also an option to get this light with a couple of extra accessories, such as this Bowen's mount adapter, because this light has its own proprietary mount, which I'm not really a big fan of. And if you want to, you can also get the specific softbox that's designed specifically for this mount, but as far as I know, there's only one sizing option, which is about 60 or 65 centimeters. And finally, if you want to power off this light off of NPF batteries, you can buy the NPF battery module and also the NPF batteries, plug it to this light and use this light on the go with the NPF batteries without having to plug this light to the wall. Now let's take a closer look at the Ninja 200. As you can see, it is very compact and small, and it is also very lightweight. I have a scale in here. Let me show you the total weight of this light. 834 grams. Super light. Build quality is great. This part here in the middle is built out of aluminum metal. This is plastic. On the back is plastic, and this handle is also metal. These are all the buttons and ports that you get on this light. We have a dimmer in here to increase the brightness and decrease the brightness. We also have here a power on and off switch, and also if you're going to press on this dimmer button, we can change the Kelvin value of the light because it is bicolor. Here we have a mode button to change a couple of modes and effects. For example, you can change different effects. And here you have a USB Type-C port, not to charge the light or to use a power bank with this light. I wish you could use a power bank with this light, but this port is to upgrade the firmware if needed. And here obviously we have the input port, DC input to power on the light, either with the NPF batteries or with the power adapter. This light can also be controlled within an app. The app is called Weeylite, and it's very simple to use. You're going to launch it, put the group number on the light and also on the application, and also the same channel number on both the light and the application, and then you'll be able to control the brightness of the light and also obviously the Kelvin value, warm, cold, and also you have here a couple of presets you can choose from: 5200, 5500, 6000, 3700, or you can apply a custom preset and save it for later on. Now let's see how bright and color accurate is the Ninja 200, and also I'm going to compare it to the Ambitful FL80. Both of them are set to 50% of brightness, 5600 Kelvin. On the left I have the Ninja 200, and on the right I have the Ambitful FL80. Let's start. Alright, so now let me share with you my final thoughts on the Weeylite Ninja 200. I think it's a great light, especially if size and weight is top priority, because this light is extremely compact, small and lightweight, much lighter than my Ambitful FL80. Even the power brick is small and compact. This light is also fairly bright, just as bright as my Ambitful FL80, and also I like the fact that I can control this light within an app because it's very convenient and useful. But it's definitely not going to replace my FL80 because there are some annoying things that I don't really like about this Weeylite Ninja 200. The first one is this proprietary mount, which I'm not really a big fan of. I prefer using Bowen's mount, or maybe if there was options on the market available for this mount, I would consider using this mount, but unfortunately, as far as I know, there's only one softbox available for this thing, and I know I can use an adapter, but I'd rather use as less stuff as possible to make my workflow more simple, and I personally prefer using Bowen's mount. Next thing is color accuracy. I think my Ambitful light is just a bit more color accurate, and to me colors are really important. It's not that this light is not color accurate, but the one that I have already is a bit more color accurate, and I think the reason why this light is a bit less color accurate is because it's bicolor, and usually when you have bicolor lights, the accuracy of these lights are a lot less than when you have a fixed color like on the Ambitful one, which is 5600 Kelvin. Next thing is the fan loudness, and boy, this light is pretty loud, much louder than my FL80 light, and I also think that it's much louder than my previous Godox SL60 light. When I turned on this light for the first time, I immediately noticed the fans. They are really loud. You do have the option to turn off the fans if you want to on this light, but then once the light is going to reach a certain temperature, it's going to kick on the fans once again. I don't know exactly what temperature it is, but yeah, the fans are pretty loud on this light. And last thing that I don't like about this light is the fact that 1% of brightness looks the same as 10% pretty much. You don't see the gradual jumps between the 1%, 2%, 3% and so on. For example, if I'm going to put my FL80 to 1% and I'm gonna scroll from 1 to 10%, I'm gonna clearly see a difference between 1%, 2%, 3% of brightness and so on. But with this one, it's really hard to notice a difference between 1% and 10%. And for me, it's really important because sometimes I want to dial in the exposure to the exact number or whatever. And sometimes I also want to dim the light as low as possible to 1%. And with this light, 1% just looks way too bright. It looks like 20% on my Ambitful FL80. Other than that, I think that's it. If you have any questions or comments, let me know down below. Links to purchase this Weeylite Ninja 200 also would be down below. And I guess I will see you in my next video. Thanks for watching.